Good afternoon, welcome back. I would like to introduce you to Ian Palmer. Ian is from ShipSafe Training and he's going to be talking about opportunities on how to become a Merchant Navy officer. Just a quick reminder, if you have any questions, please pop them in the chat and Ian will pick them up at the end of the presentation. Over to you, Ian.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name's Ian Palmer, as just introduced, from ShipSafe Training Group. We recruit young people to train as Merchant Navy officers. We're a consortium of 20-odd shipping companies, and on the slide you see the companies we work for. So container ships, Evergreen and OOCL, ferry companies, P&O and Seatruck, offshore, Boston Putford and North Star Shipping, dredgers, Britannia, CMEX, Hanson and Tarmac, tugs, Solent Towage, Cable Lane, Global Marine, jack-up barges, sea jacks, research vessels, Guardline, feeder ships, Garth Shipping and John H. Whitaker Tankers. SSTG is a not-for-profit organisation working on behalf of 20 shipping companies. So some interesting facts about this kind of industry. 75% of the planet's covered by water. Britain is an island nation depending extensively on sea transport. 96% of imports and exports are carried by sea. 98% of internal voice and data traffic goes by submarine cable. 50 million people travel by sea each year. Maritime industries employ 250,000 people plus. So maritime's third largest service sector in the UK. So what do officers do? Marine engineers are responsible for the operation and maintenance of all machinery, from the main engine to the complex computer control systems. Electrotech officers are responsible for advanced electrical equipment and computer control systems. Deck officers will be responsible for the safe navigation of the vessels, passengers, crew, cargo, etc. The training, what's involved? So 3 years training split into 5 phases. Phase 1's at college, building academic skills. Phase 2 at sea, building practical skills. Phase 3, back at college, ongoing studies. Phase 4, back at sea, completion of the training record book. And final phase at college, where you do all your final examinations, oral exam, and that's where you're issued your certificate of competency, which allows you to work on any ship anywhere in the world. Which route can you take? So there's an HNC, HND. So entry requirements for that are GCSE grades 9 to 5, 2017 on. Levels A to C, pre-2017. Scottish National 5 at levels A to C, or standard grades 1 to 3. Grade to include maths, physics, or dual science and English. Foundation degree is 48 UCAS points in unspecified subjects. Engineer and ETO have to have studied maths or physics together with good grade in mathematics at GCSE. Where can you study? There's a list of all the maritime colleges around the UK. All the training programs offered within the UK are approved by the Merchant Navy Training Board and the Maritime Coast Guard Agency. So the sponsorship package, everything's paid for in terms of all your tuition fees, your uniform allowance, exam fees, travel allowance paid, and then there's a personal training allowance paid to you, which should keep you going. Should not allow you to finish higher level education in debt if you're clever. So I want to show you some videos now. The 3 of these are 3 or 4 of them are quite short, just sort of showing different parts of the industry. All the photographs used in these videos are all taken by current cadets. And then there's the final video of 2 cadets discussing their training. So here we go. Let's hope this works.
The merchant navy is the trading of goods and movement of people. It's the commercial side to shipping.
I wanted to work at sea. I didn't know what kind of career exactly I wanted at sea. I knew you could work on yachts and other boats at sea, so I went along to different open meetings in different places, different colleges, and found this course through there.
The merchant navy is very important. People don't realise there's a high percentage of all goods coming into the country and out of the country are all transported by ship, because it's far cheaper to pay a ship to transport goods than it is to transport it by air or land.
It attracted me basically because all sorts of things really. It's the sea, yeah, definitely all the travelling is really good and different experiences I'm getting. So SSDG are an agency, a company which basically get you in touch with shipping companies like Saga, which can sponsor you throughout the cadetship.
SSDG helped me, they got me the company and they got me the job and they took me on. And any questions that I have with SSDG are always happy to help. SSDG
have been in touch with me pretty much the whole time. They come to the college every phase I have at least once and go through things with me, make sure I'm happy, make sure everything I'm getting on well with everything and all my work. The first day I spent at sea, I was really excited and went straight up to the bridge and everything and got really stuck in straight away and got on with looking through different charts and stuff like that of where we were going. We were actually in Cape Town at the time, which was nice. So yeah, and I got shown around by different people and stuff and slightly nervous but excited mainly.
I started off with a 6 months introduction course and that breaks you into everything you'll be expected to learn in the whole course.
It's about 3 years long and at the end you will get your certificate competency and also depending on what route you take you can either get a HND, a higher national diploma or a foundation degree. SSDG are really good because they've helped me the whole way through. They've always been there. I know I can call them up whenever I need to or anything like that. They're also they've got really good relationships with all employers and colleges, and there's no false promises. You see exactly what you're going to get, so they always help you along and try and get you the best possible sponsorship you can. At the moment I'm going to aim for captain and just see where it takes me really.
In the end I'd like to be chief engineer, but hopefully on tankers still, on tankers.
People should choose a career in the Merchant Navy because it's so diverse. There's so many different things to do, so many different job roles.
I like travelling. Going all different places, meeting new people. I really do enjoy meeting new people and different places and that, and just seeing sights that you think that a lot of people would never ever see, and getting paid to do so.
So that's the end of the video sequence. If you want to apply or how to apply, you visit the SSTG website and there's also an address there for the application form. Lots of information on the website. And there's some more information regarding contact details, and I'll just leave the next slide running that just reinforces everything that I've been talking about for the last 15 minutes. So if there's any questions, now's the time.
Hi Ian, that's great, thank you. There are no questions coming through just at the moment, but I have a couple if that's okay.
That's fine.
I think those videos were really lovely, and it just shows the sort of type of life that people can expect if they follow this route. And obviously the video highlighted both male and females. Can you just sort of clarify whether all roles are open to everybody?
All roles are definitely open to everybody. I think currently, it is more the engineer roles that the girls do definitely seem to be more interested in now. I think it's a lot more open to them.
Okay, lovely. And obviously we're streaming into some schools as well today. Would it be possible just to clarify the differences between the Merchant Navy and the Royal Navy in case people aren't quite clear?
The Royal Navy are for the security of the country, and that's what they do. They protect this country from everything in terms of that. The Merchant Navy is commercial shipping. So anywhere from cruise liners, container ships, things that you probably, cable laying, people think that sounds really quite boring and all of that, but we have a company that we work for that has 7 ships that sit in certain locations around the world. And if one of the telecoms cables or anything like that break down, they go out, trench the cable up, make the repair, and that's that kind of life they lead. So there's lots of variation in terms of the Merchant Navy, but the Royal Navy, their ships are grey and they're for the security of the country.
Fabulous, thank you, Ian. Obviously, the starting salaries that you showed were really good, and I'm sure that they will appeal to some young people out there. What kind of skills are you looking for when people apply?
Preferably now, most shipping companies prefer people to be 18 when they, or at least 18 by the time they go to sea. So if they've stayed at school and done A levels, that's great. We'd really like the A levels to be in maths and science, but that's not necessary if you're getting good grades in GCSE. We like to see young people that have done a BTEC level 3 or anything like that. They're the kind of skills. If they've got somebody in their family that has been in the Merchant Navy or Royal Navy, they've got an understanding of it. Friends, if they've been, so that they've sort of had a little bit of initiation into this, and they've got an idea of what they're looking for and looking at. It is quite a different way to work than just going into the office every day.
Okay, so alongside those academic qualifications in maths and science and potentially engineering, are you looking for any softer skills as well?
I suppose people that are, the soft part of it is because you could be on a ship with quite a multicultural. So people that get on with other people, you know, you've got to be prepared to push yourself forward all the time. If you go onto a ship and you're doing your training record book, you're the one that's in control of your training record book. Some officers won't necessarily take you aside and say, oh, what are we doing today and all of that. You've invariably got to take the officer aside and say, I need to do this today. So you've got to be kind of good at that sort of stuff.
Okay, that's lovely, Ian, thank you. I think we'll wrap it up there for today, but thank you so much for sharing your time and for giving us an insight into becoming a Merchant Navy officer. Thank you very much.
Thank you.